not so much. They've been riding the wave of VRS since the major and not really delivering on it for a long, long time. But here at CAC, it seems they might be.
For me, I'm going to just differ between best and entertaining, right? He said best. This, I think, could be absolute carnage. And a flashing towards ramp, he said Lato flying into the fight is exactly what we mean. This could be, and especially with the veto of all the makings, to be such a chaotic game of Counter-Strike.
He's looking to find that timing with the utility. If they head towards B and don't pivot down the underpass, potentially, I think they want to see what the pistols on A can get done, what they can attract. Naf just with a full sprint away, not really wanting to give his life away, but we've had a quick move in towards window from Nerd, so B looks kind of ripe for the taking until Shuhei dives in over aggressively. That could have been messy for sure if another kill had come in from the lone defender, but lone he is, and now with the bomb going down, these rotations are forfeit. Nice shot from Nerds. He maybe needed another. It's a flank on a flank here as well, depending on how Naf plays this. He's really unaware, however, and Dumao has crept in. This is a very strange sort of situation. Where can he be? I mean, towards short and maybe in towards the apps. They now start to check it, and he finds the key frag, stops the bomb defuse, and wins it out for Liquid.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Kind of show no respect in rounds like this, and ultimate hits so very low. One body shot's all that was required, but Dumao can't hit it.
Yeah, it even does damage to like the player sort of behind him. So that's kind of sadly comical, but we'll see later on in the round if the damage does come back to bite. Ultimate. Burst in towards mid. 1-for-1. Quite going to be enough to get us excited just yet. Trades are back in here from the T side as well. Elige keeping his cool. Oh man, and keeps them coming as well. Not quite going to get all of them, but he's done enough for the round to just make sure that there's no funny business there against the Force Buy. And certainly Elige is the player that, yeah, we're agreed on that. We were debating the order.
Yeah,
that's
so
kind of
for
how
me, Inferno,
unhinged it gets.
Worst map in the pool. Dust 2 follows it up. And then I don't actually mind Mirage, in all fairness. It's just like, there's the next one there kind of thing.
It's very... We'll hold the point. We'll hold the point. We've got a quick move coming in here from Team Liquid, of course. Looking good. The A1S of Lato mows them down before he's forced forwards. Naf on the fall, however, has found the important kill to maybe get them into this A bomb site. They will be nastily surprised by what is about to come, and I think because of how far into A, and now they get even further into A, it's going to buy so much time for these two players on B.
Question is, how do they want to set themselves up in this post plant? They're going to plant for market. I kind of like this. Nerds is in here. He's behind a smoke too. I mean, the retake of an orb, there is definitely a world in which if Legacy don't get a kill early, they call this off immediately. Keep hold of the orb, keep hold of the M4. Oh my god, he dinks him. And Santa's going to find Nerds. Has to win out this fight now, and he does. Molly will come down, but he's already out a window, but no! Wins the 1 versus 2. Oh, they called upon a hero, and they get him. And Inafa's in chat, because he's in this damn round. 4-0 for Team Liquid, and he steps up massively in the 1 versus 2. This feels like they actually want to finish towards A, at least a little bit. Ultimate bomb on his back. I mean, I think it's really down to what Nerds can do here. He does check it, but he can't hit the shot. Lato wins out that fight. And now there's questions to be asked about where they go. They are finishing towards A as expected. Ultimate! We've got to win that fight. He's so fortunate that it's an MP9 for Lux on the other side. Any other gun, especially any other rifle, and Ultimate falls there. He is so lucky indeed, and now he's called upon. A 2 versus 3, and he's low.
Crazy. Felt like it was on. Again, I think we've seen a couple today, actually, of just still moving while shooting. He's not considering the ramp flank at all. He will give it a little check. The timing is absolutely perfect. So at least he's got that down pat. Into the 2-on-2 now. Gonna hear some footsteps coming in. Oh god, an awkward exchange as they're caught out in the open. There's no time to get this done. There's absolutely no time to get it done. Ultimate just has to stay alive, and even then, I think the window had closed. Team Liquid keep them rolling, but once again, it's another costly anti-force buy situation. Ultimate even close to going down to the bomb. Makes a world of difference. Legacy, unfortunately, have not gotten themselves into proceedings quite yet. We are still looking for, I would say, something from them. We're just looking for a round, really. There's been a deal of competition, of course, but they just can't quite convert in the final 10% of a round. Funky angle here from Nissim. As the kills keep on coming in, they might not even need him, to be honest. Ultimate and Naf find themselves all alone here. They've barely broken in towards B. They know about one player over here, but even then, do they? Dumal swings round to maybe get the job done all by himself. And Nissim, he had this cool idea. He was like, you know, boost me up. I'm gonna catch them off guard, but they never make it to him. So just an indictment of the attack there from Team Liquid. But it does go to show how close things have been, right? You see the first round for Legacy in 6, and the money just completely disappeared for Team Liquid here. Going to try and break their way into the ace site, but Lato is far too strong. And Elige on the AK, but with no head armor there, I think. So they make quick work out of him. A couple kills back round for Team Liquid, but nothing to write home about just yet.
Bit of a predicament brewing for Liquid. We buy back in, rifles across the board. Worth mentioning that Util is actually a little bit thin towards Liquid, especially if they would, you know, use it to generally give themselves a lot of steps. Lux actually gets tagged by his own AWPer, I'm pretty sure, as he's crossing. I'm pretty sure he's got legged by Sadzin. As he was jumping across, it might not matter because he'll open things up. He'll find the leash through that smoke. Sadzin now posted, waiting to fight as well. It's Ultimate, who's tempted by the swing. Nerds on high as well, but a re-smoke in towards Palace. Aptly timed to try and keep Naf at bay. Another down 2 as that one gets broken open. They're scaling in towards the side quite well here, Liquid, but they're taking a lot of damage to get here. Naf will fall to the nade. Ultimate jumping up, drops the bomb in the worst possible spot. And that's the round already done. An unrecoverable bomb there as Ultimate tries some sort of a gimmick and he gets punished for it. The same thing that has been the case for the last 3 gun rounds. You buy in, you don't find this, you're down to a tough buy in towards the final round of this half. Potentially could even be netting. Legacy, that's 7th. Oh, he had the picture to work with, but it's Dumal who opens things up and he gets out of there as well. Molly comes down at a perfect time to stop them scaling in towards short and
to try and break them down. So it's not looking too good. We'll see if some of these scary names can activate. It's a little quiet here. Obviously, I think one of our favorite players, given the nature of where he may well have originated at endpoint. Ultimate, however, before I get the sentence out, is suddenly alone. They're just losing all these 1v1s now. There's no bite to this Team Liquid team all of a sudden. And yes, 6-5, but
we were picking up Naf and Elige, but I don't think Elige's got a kill in the last, like, 6 rounds of play.
That's such a fair point, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was on 6 kills when we were bigging him and Naf up. Let's see. An opener, the Shuain, who's found. And Nerds will follow suit as well. Ultimate Elige also joined them in the grave. And Naf is left with it all to do. What a whimper of an end to this half by Liquid. You go 5-0 up, and you lose the next 7 straight. And it's Lato in the end, 4-2. Can Team Liquid just sort of shrug this off now with a solid pistol? That's what they're hoping. They've got 2 in towards under, Elige and Nerds. Naf jump spotting, spots one, Molly down, wants to try and stop them on the initial jump out. He will get one, but an immediate trade. Elige finds one of his own as well, and Nerds is really built up quite a quick flank here. Bomb will go down, but this is janky. Oh, Lux had him dead to right and doesn't confirm it. Does Nerds clear the close right? He does, but he'll still lose his head. Legacy are putting something behind this as Nissim gets 2, and it leaves it all on the shoulders of one. The bolt buff not enough for Elige. Lato will clip him, and Legacy continue this run. That's now 8 rounds in a row.
Testing the water with a B execute here. Make sure everything is all set. There is no stack over here, Elige. Here you go. Head on a swivel. Finds another. Oh, one more, and we start to believe. Nerds manages to retrieve a Mac 10. Maybe he can do something with it. And the answer is yes. Suddenly, It's alive. The dream is here. The bomb is going to get planted in this brief window of respite. The low pistols, can they get anything done? Maybe a little giddy as they move through. Can't quite work off of each other.
Oh my.
The dink lands, and Sadzin is lucky to be alive. He capitalizes with the new lease on life. All down to Naf. The recovered Deagle is not enough, and Legacy survive the storm.
Commendable effort, especially by Elise, right? Those 2 shots, really, really respectable. They know it's only one guy here, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They know it to be here.
The way that that's failed. Still, though, not super prepared, and the setup for me doesn't look all that good. So Nert's going to have to try and catch some players on the late cross. It's not going to happen. Nissim, meanwhile, catches Shuhei, who was trying to pull off that flank. So despite a few mishaps here from Legacy, it still seems to be going well enough. There's a trading of spams through the wood. And with that damage coming in, with no kills presenting, Liquid will move away to save.
And Nissim might actually be the thorn in the side in the save as well, right? He's hearing these steps. You can hear them going towards Palace as well. Oh, where's 1 for 3? There's Naf gone down. Should have heard that Palace step. It's the shot. Oh, that's from bad to worse, really, for Liquid. 3 stay alive. It makes the buy situation a lot easier to figure out. Late mid control. Here's the option. Flash over. 1 more spot atop mid, but they're giving fights over. Liquid losing their lives, it feels like carelessly. They're flying in towards mid, and Legacy will take those aim duels every day of the week. They are so confident right now. If you want to give them 50-50s, they will punish. Naf finds Dumal, do the edge of that smoke, but he's left low. 30 seconds for them to get in towards the site. They want to finish towards A, it looks like. And Nissim's on the flank as well. Surely, Ultimate is dead to right, and he is. And so is surely the round for Liquid, all on the shoulders of Naf. An ace clutch required. He's already had 2. I don't think he's got a chance in this one. He's going to opt to try and save this AK, if we're being completely honest. That is Legacy, who make it now 12 in a row.
Certainly looked like a good position for the AWP, didn't it? But then you see on the mini-map the shark beneath the water just waiting to end the round.
It's a tough watch, this, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, I mean, in the same vein, I think Legacy are playing very well, and they're playing pretty entertaining Counter-Strike as we were expecting, but there's just, like, no response from Liquid. But if you can't, I mean, whatever, guys.
Only 1 player in Liquid's even cracked into double digits. I mean, it's been a pretty dismal display, unfortunately. But a slow tempo by Legacy. I can respect this. And that's Ultimate, who starts well. Dumal, first to fall. That's a big scalp to take. Is the heavy hitter over towards Legacy, the first to fall.
Man, the timing was good over there, but Naf, he's in the right place at the right time. The crouching sprays, a pretty bad habit of a lot of players, I think it is safe to say, will mean that they both live it for now, and Naf is going to capitalize on that fact. Keep the kills coming. Lux will be alone. Now it becomes about damage. Can he take a gun away? Particularly this AWP would be solid. I think he wanted to land more on the ledge of the window. So they're going to have heard him now, and I think they will have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Naf, easy for him, and a really big round coming in from the old guard of Liquid. 4-piece to get them their 6th and keep them alive. And just get overconfident, as you would, as you might expect. Sure, we've all been there, even in our casual games, and then all of a sudden it's gone to overtime somehow, and everyone's tilted and annoyed, and you end up losing the game. So they're doing a very good job, I think, of, again, retaining that discipline. Lux with a wild one through the smoke, however. Meanwhile, Ultimate trying to be the guy right now. He opened up previously for Liquid, and they managed to convert. He evens up here, so we'll see if that'll be enough for them.
I love that solo play, though. Really nice work. No, it's got the right idea. Especially now that Lato's throwing util. 8 over! Oh, God, Lato. That is so quick. Nerds was trained on that angle for so long. He's still the 1-2 fall, and so will Ultimate. Shuhei, you've had a poor map. Now's the time to change it. Nissim, He will fall. Shuhei expect the second. Now he does. It's actually Lux with the bomb, no less. And he gets a dink, but it's not enough. And I think this might be curtains here. We call upon Naf once again as the only person we've called upon for Liquid throughout this map. He needs a 1 versus 3. He's smoked out as well, and Lux will hold for him and close. 13-6. What a run by Legacy. What a map on Liquid's map pick. We're going to throw it back to the boys on the desk. We'll see you soon.
What's new here today? The Slack, trash, like always. What? Holy shit! Whoa! What? Where am I?
Do you want to try?
Yes, I do.
Don't think. Come on.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
They were around for a little while, but they just disappeared all of a sudden and forgot how to play Counter-Strike, I guess.
Yeah, and there was sort of next to no showing from Ultimate, Nerds, and in particular Shuhei. In terms of numbers department, they really looked quite weak, and it was quite indicative of the performance, unfortunately, across the board. I think that comes through. It's tagged down low. I'm loving the loose T size that Legacy are bringing to the table. It's so fun to watch, but Doomao is the first to fall. He spots another behind it as he drops down. And they did a bank round and soften up Sadzin. Just feeling a little better, though, in all fairness, from Liquid. They're wanting to fight and back themselves, at least as well, to get one in that situation. A Legacy, just bit by bit, they're being picked off here.
Yeah, pretty effective so far from Team Liquid. There will be some utility recovered to just feign presence. A jump down, though, is going to be heard. Both players as well. Naf to find Lato and to reposition to potentially cut off Nissim. Not going to be needed. Ultimate takes him down, and Ion flawless pistol for Team Liquid.
Shuhei and Ultimate are going to join forces to take this upper B control. This is a good call from them at the moment. There's a lot of presence from Legacy here. Double mollies around the corner. They're trying to keep them at bay. Luke's going to swing through one flame, and he just about stays alive. This is a really janky upper B control that is sort of being taken here by Legacy, and Liquid doing enough to make life awkward as Shuhei finds Doomao. 4th kill on the board for him. He's already matched his tally from Mirage here in round number 4. And he gets out, still yet to die.
Doesn't go their way in the next few moments, and I think indeed it will work against them. Nissim gonna fall. Do you still want to commit here or just hold on to the AKs, in all honesty?
This is such a chaotic round. A wild start, and I don't think the finish is going to be any different. So much damage dealt. Sadzin's 1 point of HP. Lux is 11. And Lato's also in that one-tap position. This could still be a little bit funky because it's still sharp. Don't get me wrong. Lato thrust into a 1 versus 2. He doesn't have the time. Doesn't have the time. And I guess to the best of Liquid in a sense, Naf was nowhere to be seen, so he couldn't fall by overfighting.
Does appear to be a fake out as Lux will slowly creep forwards. Try and find a kill. Naf might give it to him if he's not careful. Oh, I do like this, though. It's a cool idea, splitting in through CT, pushing their own smoke. The flash is good, however. Lurch from Goose needs dealing with. He will indeed go down, and Shuhei's like, where did this guy come from? Man advantage, it's slim, however. Not the best look for Legacy to hold on to this post plank. Gonna need at least one more kill to start convincing us. Doomao falls, and there is a chance now. Kit available for Ultimate.
That feels really audacious from Doomao, it has to be said. He's so low, but thankfully Nissim isn't. Gets that kill. Potential of an ult to be recovered here as well. It's all on the shoulders of Naf. Damage dealt towards Nissim, but I think if he can't win that fight immediately, the call to save is the smart one. I say that he's sticking around, and that'll be at the cost of his life. Oh, recovered by Sadzin. He picked one up, and
big round here. If they can crush the economy, make sure that nobody saves across. Lux on a contact move here. A lot of utility in trying to distract away once again, as he did in the previous round. Down goes Lato. Lux now has to be careful. Gotta get this right. Can't find the frag, but again, he's dipped in towards CT, and it just seems to be something that I think is really catching the CTs off guard. This time around, there's not quite as much coordination. What is Nissim doing? Why is he here? That wasn't part of the plan. That's not how it's supposed to go. But he's found key frags to make B a possibility, and they might just get away with it. The AWP on the retake, the man advantage. Liquid do not want to sniff here. Not looking good.
Yeah, they shouldn't really even be looking in. Again, now we can start building back up in towards this game. You win this next round, you completely shatter the CT economy. Duma will go down to the bomb.
It's not really a good look for the Brazilians. Nissim somewhat aware, but how aware? Oh, of course, is the opportune question. They're a little half and half here, aren't they?
What are we doing?
Oh my
doing?
goodness.
What?
I don't know what he's doing. I actually don't know what he's doing. I'm trying to think of like why he would be doing that.
Trying to bail him out a bit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are we actually doing? He's jumping around. Thankfully, Lee's going to find that kill on towards Duma. They still got the sight here is the only issue. It's a great flash and jumping down. Lato so blind and now so dead. Sadzin up on high. Oh my God, Lux. What in God's name is that tap? Ultimate, we'll see in the next round. Lux looks for more, but he's blinded up, and it's all on the shoulders of Sadzin. The nade will see him off, but that is a commendable effort. A college try coming through. And I need to see that Lux shot again. That is miraculous. If only they won the round. That is a highlight reel of a moment.
My jaw is on the floor, man. That was insane. Keep them at bay, you know, and make sure they don't break the economy, close that gap. All these things that could have happened are now denied away. Legacy left reeling, left to figure it out. There's a push up middle here, Elige. Shaky, and they will bail. Ultimate, meanwhile, watching lower, but the flash is so damn good. Elige gets caught in the crossfire, and Legacy get themselves an advantage. The flash is good again, but maybe a bit too quick. Half a second too quick from Duma allows the trade to come in.
Gonna try and reclaim this space. Nuts. If you win this fight on towards Nissim, the round should feel like it slots itself into place, and it does. That's really important. This is a bold move by Shuhei. I don't know if I love this. Behind the smoke, it's an orthodox, don't get me wrong, but as it fades, he is stuck. God, it doesn't work out for him. That does give maybe a bit of an opportunity. The issue is just the HP of Sadzin. And Lux isn't confident to cross with that bomb on his back, so it all goes to a brief pause here. One towards CT, one towards short, one Gandalf. It's a pretty good setup for Liquid.
Yeah, I would argue as well. Sadzin is just trying his best to find the angle. Giving him a lot of space. Make some noise now. Trying to distract away. Oh, 2 HP.
No.
Keeps going in for it. He's so unlucky. Meanwhile, Lux is in behind. Got some decent information to work with. Limited time, but there's nobody to stop him.
He's got time.
Oh, just about. I think if he'd even taken a bullet to slow down, it might have cost him the round, and now the panic sets in. Ultimately, he wanted to go, but it didn't quite have the window. Lux has reset the game in his favor, takes the low HP player, and it's a big shot from Ultimate. Lux has pulled it out of thin air to give Legacy the third round.
What a quad kill by him as well. Lux. Take another look as well. Full blind. What a shot by Ultimate. We saw it from the other side, but that is a nasty one. But Lux, he just does so well. Like we said, a quad clutch for him, and that missed shot by Ultimate. Still, only a third round, though, for Legacy. Still a lot more that needs to be done. It's not like a start.
It is not. Nerds, however, will be traded back. As the Mexican standoff of just holding mouse 1 might give the T side a little bit of control to work with here. Meanwhile, a overconfident push through the smoke. Listen, we know you've just clutched, but that doesn't mean that you can get away with everything. Man advantage for Team Liquid is pretty good. Given their weaker weaponry, they've managed to recover a slightly stronger weapon for NAF as well. So you maybe do start to worry. An off angle here from Elise. Shadow spotted. Yes, sir.
Of course.
That's what he does. And it's Sadzin alone against the world. No bomb in hand. What is going on with some of these shots, man? Still got quite a lot more to do before he's able to take this. But we are seeing some pretty good individual prowess on display here on Dust 2.
I'm not going to discount him just yet. It's just whether he can get to a position of recovering that bomb. But it's only Shuhei in the close fight. Shuhei's alone here. If you can win this one cleanly, I mean, I say that. You got to win it first, and Shuhei will see him off. It's going to make life awkward. Drops a flash. He's trying to get out. And
no,
he
it's all a
sells the
ruse.
fake. Yeah.
It's all a ruse. He wants to stick around. Nade is good. Now he will get out, so not rushing the fact, and catches one on the way out with him. I mean, well played by Nerds, keeps his cool. Not going to go down early, and in fact gives them the advantage.
Corner smoke thrown. Give them the opportunity to lurk out if they want. Displace Orpers if there is any posted. Elige just spotted one. And I think the smart call here by Elige to take a bit of a step back. He's not alone towards A, but he just want to leave. Holds a bit on his own as he has the AWP. And speaking of, that AWP comes alive as Dumal caught. At 9th is looking pretty good for Liquid at the moment. Flashes towards B as they start to make their way out, but Naf backside. Good for one. Looks for a second as well. Backflat is always so damn difficult to clear. 5-7 pulled out to close as Naf nails his third.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
As the age-old moniker goes, all good best of threes are decided there, and well, this one might have to be as well. At the moment, very much looking likely, and especially if Liquid can find a pistol. Double nade in towards suicide, and well, bye-bye Shuhei. Ready to greet them. Flash over, smoke's come down as well. Sadzin wanted to try and meet them before it plumes, but he gets dinked. The Dooley to Dumal probably have to do a lot of the heavy lifting in this round as down goes his comrade. Sadzin will fall. He's desperately trying to play around the boxes. He might be given the luxury of a reload, but he pulls out the USP. Oh, and he gets both kills as well. Dumal does so well under the pressure of that situation. Picks up a pistol and gets another.
Liquid have looked very good. The pistol is a different beast to these opening rifle rounds.
Oh.
Elige will give us the first as well, making it look oh so simple, and it comes very, very fast. So quick adjustments from Legacy going to be required. They pushed into long. Not sure how we feel about this.
This deep A position, there's 3 players here to meet them. That's a much better nade, but Lato still falls. The car player who's spotted. They also know as well there's another lurking around, but the long play starts to come through. Sadzin will tuck his head. He could potentially line up a couple here. There's one, but a quick trade, A-site taken, and unfortunately for Nissim, I can't see a world he wins this in the 1 versus 3.
Yeah, just a lot of panic, I think. A lot of nades in hand. Oh, wait a minute. Nissim might just be able to make a way in.
Spotted.
Spots out another player, brings it down to the one-on-one. Naf quaking in his boots here as Nissim has somehow got it over the line. Oh, I don't believe it. Could be a huge moment for Legacy. They look so flat, players getting caught, but Nissim bails them out. It is never over until it's over.
How much of a knock-on effect will that 1 versus 3 have? We'll have to wait and see, but Liquid can buy back in. But it's a quad Galil investment to facilitate utility coming through. 1 AK in the hands of Elige. He puts that AK into good work for the opener. Dumal, first 2 falls, having a much quieter game for him. 7 and 15. One of the big names of Legacy. He was very, very quiet at the moment. So Lux got to pull off something. Need to break open that smoke as well. And there's a lot of damage, but they're getting up in towards ramp. Lux in a bit of trouble here. He needs somebody to support, or maybe he doesn't. Molly down. He tries to fight behind. Shuhei will catch, and Nissim gets so unfortunate not to get a kill. It's all on Lato. He's had some monster moments, but this is surely too big of a loss. Surely not another clutch.
It's doable, though, isn't it? It's doable. The HP bars, man. It really is. He knows something's up towards short, but Nertz is quick with it. And man alive, this A-hold from Legacy is so weak right now, honestly. There's so many bodies there.
Free content over here. Immediate upper B control taken. I kind of love this move from Legacy. It forces Liquid into a pincer, which they don't want to take. The only thing with Sadzin, he's got to be very careful about the suicide player. Oh my god, yeah. I don't like that move from Sadzin. Not with that weapon.
It's pretty wacky for sure. I think a round that you're not necessarily expecting too much out from Legacy. Feels like a overextension in terms of the finances as well. Oh, we'll see here. A lead. Oh, gotta be careful, yes. A jump scare as Lato appears from behind the pillar. But again, the kill comes in, the stronger weaponry benefiting Team Liquid pretty heavily here.
I feel like you get to a point as well, potentially if they do just go in towards A, just save. You've put so much into towards this round in terms of investment. They actually are going for that split though. Smoke down, 5-7 up close, can be difficult to deal with. Dumal gets one, and he actually manages to tuck himself around the corner. Nertz, he does check it, but it's not enough. Naf for one, Lux for the trade, but that's a great shot and a combination play by Legion Ultimate. As Liquid find 11.
Come. The burst up short. Sometimes you never know if they're fully committing, but in this case they most certainly are, and it would be the right place to go. Sadzin unscopes at an inopportune moment, so they will make it across. They can't thin the numbers before the bomb goes down. Sadzin, however, sticking around and looking good.
Wow.
Naf, head on a swivel, and he spins the heads of Legacy, I'm sure. 2 versus 2, though. Just before that bomb goes down, Nissim is known about. Lato, not so much. Might be able to get the catch. It's a quick 1-for-1. Ultimate somehow stays alive. He's got the AWP for the quick shot here, and he's absolutely going to get it. Liquid take us to a third.
Of essentially now a best of one in Inferno decides who goes directly to the semi-finals. So it's all to play for, and Sadzin starts well. What a shot on towards Nertz. And we're looking to see if we can revitalize Legacy off the back of a pretty poor map number 2, Mojave.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we've seen some really dire showings for both of these teams, to be honest with you, and some very, very poor isolated rounds as well. So Inferno, we hope is close, we hope is competitive. The pistols so far looking good from the Brazilians. Quick boost up here as the bomb gets planted. Not going to all be considered. Jumps are gone a bit early, but Dumal still manages to make it work. Shuhei and Ultimate left to deal with this post plant. Banana is completely clear. So that is something that works in favor of Shuhei here, and they're trying to just group up and work together. P250 in play, of course, a lot of footsteps going to be heard in towards Coffin. Shuhei not ready for the next. Oh! Dumal, how do you not get that kill? How do you not get that kill? Shuhei, though, absolutely capitalizes with a 4-piece on the Glock.
Same amount of kills in that round as he got in the entirety of map number 1. Shuhei's back. What a round coming through from the IGL. What a time to step up. How in God's name does he get away with isolating those fights? He does so well. A jumping kill, a 180 through to that semi-final. But yeah, that is so well played. They had no right to win that, but a Mag 7 up close. Don't test Dumal. Also money to be made there for Dumal as well if they continue to run up Banana.
Big chunky nade. This actually looks pretty decent for Legacy.
This could be a bloodbath towards B. Double stack orange. It looked like they were setting up for the boost, but they opt against it. Mag 7 up close misses that one, but they swing in. Sadzin gets 2. Will they expect more bodies here? The answer is no. As Nissim and Lato combine, it's only 2 casualties for Legacy. That's a really good force buy round. I love this hold.
Could be big.
Don't fall away. Don't turn away. No. Oh, they had just stood there for, what, an extra second? They probably get both of those kills. But they start retracting, and that's where, on the back pedal, they get caught.
Difficult to watch. And Lux, that's also difficult to watch. The spray down is just not there for him. Caught completely on an island. And it is sinking. Bomb plant comes in. Dumao and Lato to save. Team Liquid back on the board as soon as they stabilize that economy. They're going to send it through the smoke. It seems like they will. Dumao also doing the same. Takes down the low HP Shuhei. It's Lato to fall easily at the back end of the site as well. So man advantage, Team Liquid around Team Liquid. Legacy want nothing to do with this.
I think that's the right call. There's just no way they're going to get back in towards this site. I think the big fight is actually that Nerds kill on towards Lato, right? Lato, sure, Dumao's coming through the smoke, so his one and done is sort of expected there, but Lato, you're needing to buy time and actually probably get a kill before falling, and he can't do either of those two things. He's open. He's sort of exposed between new box and pillar.
Could be a good shout. I just feel like when they've done a few new maps, they've not incorporated them super well, to be honest. So we've got to do it right. We will indeed. The hit in towards B has picked up, and Dumao falls completely flat. And you know, I may be coming around because it's going to be another save.
Yeah, you're starting to get my drift there a little bit, right? This is what I'm saying. Unfortunately, the second that bomb goes down, he falls, and that's it. And this is a bit more of a standard setup by Legacy, kind of 4 leading in the direction of A. You leave 1 as a B anchor, but it's too simple. Lux trying to save, but he loses his head. Tadzin will get his, and thankfully Lato reacts on towards Nerds. Not even so much the gimmicks, but take early banana control, which actually looks like they are doing. Double mollies coming down as well. Smoke to split the 2 mollies. Put pressure on a nade behind it. This is more like it. Start getting up in their face. Don't let them take it for free. Ultimate. Wallbang through the smoke catches Dumao. That's just unlucky.
Certainly a fan of how they're set up. Try and, again, draw them in. They're not biting. They're not biting. They are fully committed to this A play, and they would indeed be correct. Sadzin even finds his kill on the other side of the map, so it might be a bit easier for him to join. A well-timed short smoke makes life very difficult indeed for Team Liquid, but they've got to go. There's not much time left. The trades are here. It's Lux in towards Mini Pit. It's going to be a problem, but he's not ready for ultimate on the site. And you know what? Liquid have done a great job of breaking in. The setup looked solid, but they will get away with it.
And you know what's going to happen again?
Yeah, but come on.
No, it's fine.
Leave him alone. It makes sense here.
We're getting into a very dangerous territory here. And we're actually getting to the point now as well where, as this half starts to progress, we have to start weighing up the options of, do we actually give these 1v2s a bit of a go?
Yes, that is true,
these
actually.
These 2v3s, you know, these kind of spots. Do we take the gamble?
Concede so easily. Oh, nice flashes. Another one as well. Doesn't quite blind up Shuhei, so this time around, he's able to help out. Gets a bit aggressive, though. Certainly an overzealous move. Bold is a nice way of putting it.
Nafi had really good success in that lurk out from Bark in the previous round. And then rather than the previous round where it was a 1-3 split, this time Legacy are playing a 2-2 split, but it helps when Sadzin hits that shot and gets out alive too. Liquid now into a 2 versus 4. Really difficult round for them to convert. The hardest round they've had to convert so far. Let's see if they can. It helps when the shot's missed by the AWP. Elise, foot 1, looks for 2, which he nails. Okay, life left in this round just yet. 30 seconds to get this bomb down on a Moto smoke. Actually has a pretty big gap in it, but it's re-smoked, which is the main thing. Oh, Lato spams through, so it's all on the shoulders. Oh, the new man back in this side. Elise has got to go huge, but he doesn't think about the flank. It's Lato who sees it off. And it's Legacy who finally, for the first time in 5 rounds, first time in 6 played, no banana presence at all early for Liquid, because they're all focused on apartments. Oh, that is a bold move by Naf. I mean, Alicia's move was bold as well, but he gets away with it. Shuhei then falls to Lux. And with barely any time going in this round, with 3 plays in the direction of A, this should be impossible to win.
You'd think so. Yeah, I mean, they were given a lot of space. I had a bit of hope that they might be able to catch a player or 2 off guard. Not going to happen. It's actually the reverse. So Legacy closing the gap. It might look a bit rough in...
Final round of play here in this first half. Early banana aggression once again. Dumal does well. And he'll reposition towards half wall. His feet are still singed by the flames as he falls to the hands of Nerds. Numbers in favor of Legacy, but Naf makes a move, and it's a move in which he'll get away with for now. He is in behind enemy lines, and this round all hinges on the shoulders of the vet. If he wraps towards Coffin, he could potentially line up both here. He's just got to wait and hope that nobody falls on towards Liquid. Play time. Nissim's got U2 on hand. He could get both here. Here's the first and the second. There they are. Naf. Brilliant from him. Single-handedly should have won this round for Liquid. Legacy, this is a difficult retake they've now got to pull off with an all-pin play.
So far away from this one as well, so there's just going to be plenty of time for Liquid to set up and get a good idea of what's happening here. They've got eyes down Banana as well. Tiny bit of utility available that could do some damage or force a player out into the open, but it's just not looking likely. Naf hidden away. He wants to win the round all by himself here, and he will do just that. Liquid have their lead moving into the second half, deservedly so, as they look far more consistent on the rifles. We'll see, of course, what Ultimate can do. In comes the utility. They move ahead quickly. The flashes are good, and the headshots even better. So with a kill like that, it becomes very, very difficult now for Team Liquid to really compete into the remainder of this round. No kit available. As the bomb goes down, I think they may well, move away and... Oh no, hold on. I'm pretty sure Naf wanted to move away, but it seems like Elige leading the charge. No more saving. Saving is dead. Saving is done. That could, be a good omen for the half, but we'll see if they can win the round itself. Flash comes over. Julie's in hand here. The lack of kit really becomes a problem now. The lack of kills is a far bigger problem, however.
Dumal and Nissim, so well done.
The show of the smokes, though, I think does depict that they are going to be fully committing towards this four-man A play for as long as they possibly can. Molotov forces Shuhei away, will go down. They're going to burst in here. Oh, Lato has missed his mark. In comes the balcony player, however, and Nissim saves the day. It's close for a second there. If they had been more prepared for Balk, maybe a different round. Nerds could drop the bomb here. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're not done just yet. I mean, they throw it up middle. I don't know what is going on. The bomb is technically dropped. So he kind of has control of the situation. This
4 bullets
is not looking good, but unfortunately, Nissim's got a much better gun, much more ammo.
Minimal util, and granted he can drop to him, worst case scenario, and hope that he can now start to get back in towards this game because they need him desperately.
Oh man, the nade damage is huge. The MAC-10 to follow these players, however, very nearly getting away with 2. Oh my goodness, Elige took 1 tick of the early molly. It wasn't quite enough, and he lives, barely.
God, how does he survive there?
It's basically just an arm and a head right now, but there it is. The nade finishes him off.
What
should have been hiding in the corner, I think, as far away from any danger as possible.
What a round he's just had. That's one of the worst kind of rounds to have as well. You can't do anything. You're just getting constantly barraged with util.
No one's A.
Yeah. They've taken the gamble stack term quite literally here, Liquid. Everyone B.
High rolling.
Yeah. And well, speaking of rolling, the red carpet's rolled out. Free plant, free round for Legacy. That's a 2-round buffer now. So I guess gambling, it is the right call. I don't even hate the call itself. It's a 50-50. That's one they lose. So I hate to say it. They are going for the hunt, though. And I think this is a nice call by Legacy. You've got money to work with. Why not try and put pressure on it? Even just one more kill makes the buy-in towards the next round for Liquid really actually quite dicey.
Yeah, unfortunately not going to happen for them. I think they're also in the same sort of camp of like, let's not throw guns away. Let's try and build up some cash ourselves.
It costs so much money though. I feel like for Lato, you got $8 grand on a Galil. we've kind of joke about it a little bit, this sort of vibes-based Counter-Strike, but they are just floating around the map, getting, you know, it's a very early default of just, let's poke and prod both second mid in towards banana, and then we react to gaps. And I kind of like it at the moment. It's this loose and fast style of play, and Liquid are struggling to prepare for it because they don't know what's coming their way. Nice little setup though from Elige and Shuhei as he gets a second behind it. Lato will catch Naf, but even still, this feels very difficult for them to try and move in towards the A side considering their HP. The bomb will go down, but survival is only just found by Sadzin. It should be a next to impossible round, and Elige is making sure of it. All on the shoulders of 10 points of HP and a Galil. No way. A Constellation kill short. That's about it. Nice round from Liquid. We're looking for a little bit more impact out of Lux as well. A little quiet comparatively to the highs he's had in this game. It's Sadzin will open things up with a nade. The double dunk on towards Nerds. He's had a struggling game as well. 5 and 13. Shuhei really playing with fire there, but the nade, the fadeaway finds it, and he gets a second as well while full blind. Not a bad effort there under the pressure, and Ultimate nails are such an important shot. This is such scrappy Counter-Strike, and it's all left on the shoulders of Nissim. A 1v3 clutch. He's already had one of these as well, a 3K to save a round. We look at it once again. All around that corner, he stays posted, and Ultimate gets tagged, but he doesn't panic. Not flustered, shot connected.
You've just completely given the game away as to where you've got like 60% of your resources at least. So they call one rotation as we know. The numbers remain kind of average on this B bomb site. They may be expecting 3 over here, I feel like. The bomb's a little late getting in. Nerds. Patience pays off. I don't know where Lux is going. He's lost his mind, and he will get taken down, but the rest of the team keep it cool, and Liquid may be getting down and dirty. The gloves are off. Can they fight in the mud is what Legacy are asking here. Nissim, bro, where are you? Get over here. The kills are still coming in for Legacy, though. The bomb has yet to be planted. It's just such a mess. Ultimate, again, comes round from this coffin angle to try and bail the team out. Nissim, eventually, chop, chop. Getting on his bike, will get over here. They've let him get CT. He knows that A is clear. Can Naf stop the bomb from crossing? No, he can't. What is going on? The bomb plant will come in. We've got a 2v2 on the retake. I've seen enough. Neo take over.
Gladly. Flash is all that Legacy have got here in the post plant. And Util is non-existent for Liquid, but they've got 2 kits in play. Oh, Nissim, shoulder spotted, fall away. You don't need to fight here. You don't need to fight. He sticks around. It's a risk, but the reward is heavy. He gets one and he gets out. How does he get round that corner? Ultimate can't convert, and he's thrust into a top 1v2, and he gets caught by Sadzin. One of the wildest rounds of Counter-Strike, and somehow, some way, oh my god, he could get a freebie. He really could. He doesn't spot him yet. Just patience. Patience will pay off for him. Ultimate will fall back at some point, especially if they can throw one flash towards long. There we go. There we go. There's the first. I don't think he needs to push, though. That's a bold move, but the team's starting to scale in towards the site either way. Ali's going to get 2. A third, in fact, but it then gets cut short and thrust it in to a 2 versus 2 retake for Liquid. This is hard. They can't afford to lose this either. They don't have the money to do so.
Oh, man, that smoke is spamming a little bit better than I think Shuhei was expecting. If he just committed to that one angle, he might have been able to get away with a kill. Not going to be the case. He's gathered a lot of information. I think they might know they're both in pit because there's a difference of weapons here with those sprays, but the bomb is planted so very well for them, and whereabouts in the pit, not quite sure. Nerds struggling at the moment. This would be a big clutch if he can take it. The FAMAS not happening for him, and he just lacks some confidence to get in the mixer.
Oh.
And Legacy move up to 11. 2 relatively unlikely rounds going the way of the Brazilians, and it could be the beginning of the end here for Liquid. Oh, thinking about it. Oh, if he was quick enough, but he'd have to be very quick for that one. He's going to get Molotov'd out. Meanwhile, in the apartments, we've got a different story unraveling. Shuhei drops Nissim, who has been a real thorn in the side of a lot of these rounds. Ultimate to creep round, a key frag picked up. The smoke is there as well to stop the push coming in. The kills are good here, but Nerd's staying alive on his MP7. He doesn't know where to turn. The support comes in, the SMGs get it done, and Liquid will stem the tide. The money broken.
We'll see whether there's more required, but that is such a big round to scalp away from Legacy, and also in the fashion they do. We were just talking about how Legacy like to bare knuckle brawl a little bit a lot of these rounds, and Liquid give them a taste of their own medicine, a chaotic, scrappy fight towards top card. Now, what have you got? Here's them! Oh, he lined up two, one of which jumping as a Liege lad, another to the tally. Oh, Legacy, they went for a pop play towards A, and they're all caught.
Oh, Naf keeps it going. Bomb at his feet. Not a chance for Dumao. Not a chance for a kill, maybe. Which I think they would have liked to return on the investment. They would have loved the bomb plant.
Freebie of an orb?
Oh, yeah. Got to be careful. You can't be serious. You can't.
No.
Hey, come on, man.
No.
Come on. Just kill him. That's just rude.
This late in the game as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect time for a knife, isn't it? Replenishment of utility in towards CT here for a Liege. Oh, you can't be serious now. Just spams away. He's looking for a little bit more as well, and you know what? He was a bit close.
I think from what we've seen so far, Naf's got to be the MVP of the series. He's looked great all the way throughout. And I shot my ultimate. Catches Lux on that smoke break. The remaining three, they're moving in towards short. I don't know. This is done for me.
Naf on high, looking to be the hero once again. Partnered up with a Liege, the dynamic duo to hold them back. Naf remains alive. The damage is done. There's one more to go, and he's only got 2 HP. Takes down the AWP, but the bomb needs recovering. He's got 3 more to get through. Surely not going to happen. Nertz bursts in, and Liquid have done it. Pip to the post. They will take it. They will skip ahead to the semifinals.